What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. We are at upTOP Overland right now, and we brought our 2024 Toyota Tacoma here for a roof rack and a bed rack. And we're going to show you guys some new stuff that they have here and show you guys the bed rack we're going to get installed on it. So here's a little sneak peek of something that's coming pretty soon, something new. But let's go check out their facility. This is their new warehouse down in Castle Rock, Colorado. We're going to be doing an open house with them pretty soon. So if you guys are in Colorado, make sure you guys swing by. So right over here we have their powder coat oven and where they spray right here. He's actually spraying right now some black roof rack parts, and then this big thing is their oven. This is their rack that they put all their stuff that they need to bake the color into it, and then this is all their goods they got on the floor here after it gets baked in. And then walking over here we have their brand new press machine. This thing is massive. This is a 10-foot press brake, and this basically can bend their entire length of like a 4th gen or a 5th gen 4Runner roof rack, which is huge. But most of the roof rack companies out there aren't putting a bend on their roof rack. upTOP Overland is the only company that I know that makes like a more 3-dimensional roof rack. So let's go walk around and take a look at some other stuff they got going on here. We got some sheet goods right here, aluminum, stainless steel on the ground. Got some more over here. I don't know what the heck that thing is, but it's big. And then this right here, this is the new fiber laser that they have installed. And this table, this red table right here, is actually an automatic feeder. I wonder if we get to see it. Oh, look at that. It slides out. And then I don't know what it does, but supposedly the bottom one, oh, I guess we get to see it. It goes up, and then the bottom tray slides in. That is sick. No more manual labor that, goes into the process of feeding that thing in and out. Okay, so here is our 2024 Toyota Tacoma. Bone stock, no lift, no tires, no racks or anything right now, but we're going to change that today. We're going to be putting on a mid-height bed rack, and then Michael's going to work on a new roof rack on top. And they have these rock lights that are super cool that I'm going to show you guys as well. So we are looking inside the fiber laser here, and you guys can see it cutting out parts. This thing is pretty awesome to see. See there the part that it's cutting down there. So after it gets bent over there, it comes in here where it will get some powder sprayed onto it. So this is the powder coating process. So we're doing black. These are going to be the load bars for the new roof rack. Once they are sprayed, they get hung on this rack here. So they're kind of like a matte black right now. And then they will go into the oven, get baked into it, and then they'll come out a little bit shinier than this here. Okay guys, the bed rack is done and it looks so good. Let's take a look. So this is their new 2024 bed rack. They call it the truss. And what's new about it is this right here, kind of see here, this middle part is a little bit thinner. And then this part is just a little bit big enough to slide. So we have a 6-foot bed here. And the difference between this one versus their old one is that this is fully adjustable. So it doesn't matter if you have a Tacoma, short bed, long bed, or a Tundra with an 8-foot bed. You can slide this thing all the way back. So as you can see here, right there, is where the inner plate stops. So this thing can keep going all the way back. And the reason why they did that is, one, most bed racks that are on the market kind of fit just in the middle, kind of where my fingers are, and there's a lot of empty space in the front and in the back. So upTOP came up with a solution, sliding full adjustability, so that way you can utilize the entire track of your Toyota factory rails. So as you can see, we went all the way back with the back feet, and then the front one, we still have a little bit to go if we wanted to go even more to the front, but I felt like this was close enough, and it kind of is a little bit even. So if you look here, front gap there and the back gap here, the back has a little bit more, which is kind of what I wanted. I didn't want it perfectly even, but you can definitely do that, but it would just be a little bit more narrow if you brought the front section in a little bit. But that there is that option if you are one of those people that want it to be perfectly symmetrical. Cool thing with these new ones, built-in handles as well. Low bar are 3" by 1.5", so there is almost no flex on these low bars, so you can put heavy tents and anything you want up there without worrying about that flexing. And then these are new as well. These end caps allow you to run wires through them. That way you can hide wires better if you are wanting to run lights in the bed, chase lights back here, aiming back. They also have a bracket that goes right in here and has a rock light that aims into your bed. So if you wanted brighter lights that are brighter than the bed lights you have from factory, then you can light up this entire section. They have rock lights that are white and red that are coming very soon. And I feel like the white and red would be perfect for this. That way, when you're camping and it's pitch dark out and you want to grab stuff in your bed, you're not going to attract all the bugs. So this is a 11.5. They call it the mid-height bed rack. And you can see here from this height that it is under the cab by I don't know how many inches, but if you mounted a tent, you'll be right up there, or maybe even a little bit taller than the cab itself, but definitely not taller than if you were to have a roof rack, which we will show you in the next video. So obviously with all this real estate on the side of the vehicle, you can mount anything you want: max tracks, rotor packs, shovels, axes, water ports, anything you want to them. There's so many holes that you can utilize and just easily reach from the backside. And the other thing is the legs have holes for rock lights. So there's 3 of them per side, and they're perfectly aimed at the floor. So that way, when you're camping, you can have camping lights or scene lights. That way you have some lighting around your vehicle. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this video. We will have a kind of a part 2, which we will mount the roof rack, a brand new roof rack that we get to test. So be sure to take a look at that video when it comes out. But if you guys are not subscribed to the channel already, please do so, and we will see you in a later video. Peace.